Oh my god. Oh, that would have been it. There's something so satisfying about landing a shot as simple as that 10 years later, after the product has seemingly vanished from Hasbro's lineup. A toy that is as simple as pretty much setting kids up for beer pong. Trying to look for information on these cups, there's barely anything on the internet that describes anything about these. It's hard to find sales figures, information on them, the whole premise, the reason why these were made. And 10 years ago on YouTube, when you would look up videos, you would really see a bunch of Cuponk trick videos. A lot of the history back then was people making home videos of them trick shotting with just simple ping pongs and Cuponk cups.
The product overall has a very aesthetically pleasing graphic design look to it. It's very modern for 2010, and on the back there's a very bizarre premise to the game. Sink your balls into the cup and light it up, get it in, you'll hear sweet sounds of victory. Yeah, you rock. Miss your shot and your friends get a chance to one-up you. Now if that isn't just a big innuendo, then what is the world anymore? Now there's nothing wrong with the premise of the game. Pretty much every sport has a basket that you score points in, whether it be soccer, basketball, football. There's all specific zones to score points, and Cuponk's no different. It's just with ping pong balls and cups is generally going to be considered beer pong overall. So playing Cuponk, you definitely would have an edge at college in the next decade to come. Cuponk still has their old YouTube channel still up, and one of the cool things back then with Cuponk is if you made a Cuponk video, the channel would actually subscribe to you.
Basically, you got to bounce it over and then into the thing, into the cup, the Cuponk cup. But you want to add that, and you want to get the wall.
So on my old channel, JDraw Studios, when I made a Cuponk video, for some reason this channel subscribed to me, and I always thought it was bizarre. I didn't really think much of it, but I thought it was cool that they would actually, on their marketing channel, go around and actually subscribe to people making content about the product. Their playlist tag also shows the favorites, so I'm assuming that when they would subscribe to a channel, they would also include the Cuponk video within this playlist. Are on the sidebar. A lot of them privated, a lot of them deleted, but Cuponk took the time to actually watch and look at a lot of these videos. When you look at the channel, there's videos of odds and ends. A couple are groups of people playing Cuponk, but what really shines are the three specific people that they chose, which was Donnie Robinson, Mitchie Brusco, and Billy Marks. Everyone else is just within a group of guys creating a bunch of insane shots. A lot of these shots are intricate and detailed and take a lot of time and patience to set up, which doesn't mean you can't still do that, but for the premise of the toy, it was pretty much to show how simple it was and easy. So we'll be taking a deeper look at the three videos of the three I mentioned, and we'll take a look at a couple others and see why Cuponk gained so much buzz back in the old days.
Hi, I'm Billy Marks.
Mark's video on the Cuponk channel is by far their most popular one, and for good reason. Billy Marks is a professional skater sponsored by the likes of Toy Machine, and the video displays shots that are over the top, with actual ping pong tables being used, and a clever use of ladders to make this super satisfying bounce shot that as a kid instantly sold me on the product alone. Marks did something that no one else did in their videos and displayed the use of cards. Cuponk uses a set of cards to guide players to do shots and score points. The premise of Cuponk is to score points, rinse and repeat. I reached out to Marks on social media to get more input. Billy Marks states that Mike Sinclair, who is another Toy Machine skater, got him into it. It was pretty fun filming it, but that was about it. I also reached out on social media to Mike Sinclair too to get a response, but didn't get anything in return. And if I had to guess, Hasbro probably reached out to them to make a video for some form of payment, and hypothetically, this probably also applies to the others as well.
No, you don't like gummies.
I like
They're there for me.
this is like spot on though. Except yeah, gummies and Twizzlers are like the same family in my book.
The gummies.
But I like red vines. But I like red vines You open them up. This is real strange.
Okay.
You open them up.
Right.
You just leave them in the van in a safe spot. You come back in a day or two after they just kind of been over in the driver's side, sun in the corner, right? You leave them in there for a day or two. They get a little even more like
softer.
No, they get harder. And it's like, so they're like, it's almost like a sweet jerky at that point. And they last longer, and you're just like,
you're eating red vine jerky.
Yeah.
Wow.
By day 3, 2, 3.
Now I assume you figured that out on accident, right?
Yeah.
You just
Hi, I'm Donnie Robinson.
Donnie Robinson is a professional BMX racer since 2001, and now he plays on the amateur Dream Team. Robinson's video displays how as kids we created such Cuponk videos. Very rarely would we take multiple days to make elaborate shots, and mostly the videos on YouTube would consist of one-shot takes, meaning that within a day the video would be produced and made. Robinson's video looks like it was taken while he was on tour, as a lot of these shots look like they belong to a hotel, and items such as water cups, treadmills, and even the staircase could all be found within the video, indicating that it is truly away from home. I reached out to Robinson to get a response, but I didn't get anything in return. I'm surprised that Hasbro would use such a video for their marketing material, as this video was overall just meh. Some of the clips also show some inaccuracies with the ball rolling onto the couch, but this video shows how fun and simple it is to use a lot of objects around the house that a lot of people pretty much have at home.
Hey, I'm Mitchy Brusco, and this is Cuponk.
Out of all 3 videos, Brusco's shows the most enthusiasm with intricate shots using multiple furniture pieces, but also doing something that many of us couldn't wait for, and that was film over multiple days. And unless it was clever wardrobe changes, it really conveys that a lot of pride went into attempting and successfully landing such shots. Mitchy Brusco wasn't a name I was familiar with, neither were Billy Marks or Donnie Robinson. But what sets Brusco apart from the other 2 is his insane accomplishment for being the first skateboarder to land a 1260, which, if you're unfamiliar, that's essentially better than Tony Hawk's 900, 3 full revolutions in 1/2. In terms of the video, it is easily the most relatable for kids, as Brusco was only 13 at the time. I reached out to Brusco on social media to get more information on the subject, which, in a comical response, he remarks, "Cuponk, bro? It's been 10 years or something, no? Honestly, I have no clue. Cuponk was fun, but a solo cup and water works too."
Meanie's right. All you have to do is just buy a cheap ping pong and use any cup. Works the same.
In the end, I think they tried too hard to make the product seem super cool. Unrealistically, in this ad, they show ping pong balls bouncing off tires and trucks at a park with horrible jump cuts, and this almost reminds me of my high school movie production products. And at the end of the day, this product was really doing more harm than good, potentially getting underage kids ready to play and drink beer pong before 21. Now, the concept alone of trick shotting and ping pong probably won't die out, and it shouldn't. It's always satisfying to kill some time and land something cool with basic things around the house. Cuponk was one of those fads that you'd see countless videos of people doing tricks on YouTube back in 2010, and that was the sole reason of making this video, to remember the time when YouTube was at a time of just amateuristic videos and content that offered simple entertainment.
It's hard to find content like this on YouTube nowadays, as the platform favors more structured reviews and structured videos altogether. This video, for example, is one of those videos. This video took me about 30 hours just alone. Record, document, write a script, set up, and I'm not usually used to doing that. I usually just make a simple gaming video and I call it good. Cuponk was part of the dawn of YouTube, where it was an era of simplicity, where the user could literally just turn the camera on and record anything to their heart's content. It could have been a video talking about the Cuponk. It could have been a video talking about like an inner tube or a car or a skateboard. Back then you could just record anything, and that was what was so great about YouTube. You could find your niche and just watch it and just enjoy it. Now everything is super formulated. It almost feels like live television, which was what was so great about YouTube. You would get on the platform and it wasn't TV. You could enjoy something that was completely off of television. And now all it is just television too. People still make videos like this nowadays, but what you'll find is that there's millions and millions of content on YouTube. So finding a video that is about the same level of quality that was there 10 years ago on YouTube. It's really hard to find. You have to search for it, and with everything and how the search engine works on YouTube, you're not gonna really find it. Videos like that nowadays, you'd have to share to people, and once they get a certain amount of popularity, then they kind of come out in the wild of YouTube. But if you find yourself bored and you want to watch some really fun content on YouTube, I highly advise checking out some of the Cuponk videos. Going through the Cuponk YouTube channel and then just going through their favorites is an easy way to see their catalog of their videos, like I showed in the beginning. Or just typing in Cuponk, it will kind of just snowball and give you an idea of what videos were out there on the platform during the first 5 years of YouTube.
A lot of time and effort went into making this video, and it's going to be hard to kind of make such videos going forward just because of the time that I had to put into these videos and also the items I had to gather to make such video. I do appreciate it that you guys stuck to the end, and if you could do me a favor, sharing this video to just one person that you know is enough to help me out, as well as liking my video gets this video out to tons more people. In the future, depending on how this channel grows, there'll be other means to support me, but for now, the easiest way to help me out is to share this video around. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Check out some other videos on these cards on the end screen, and until then, thanks for watching.